Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Worst Person Ever Challenge run, where I'm trying to beat the Outer Worlds while being the worst person ever. Which means I have to select every flaw I get, but other than that, it's really just a role-playing focused run where I be a jerk and be evil, and you get to find out what my morals are. Isn't that fun? Last time we made it to just outside the geothermal power plant, where we're going to progress the story. I am also trying to get through Edgewater pretty quickly, because I've played this game a few times, and Edgewater's like the one place you have to get through and do the quest there. So the quicker I can get through this, the happier I'll be. But to kick things off, we actually have some skills to spend, and I'm putting it into ranged because, you know, I just want the extra like damage and better sway, and I want to be good at combat. I'm gonna be shooting my way through a lot of this, so the better I can be, the better it will go. This is also going to give me extra crit damage with my handguns and with any heavy weapons. Not quite there with the long guns, which is my favourite of these. So hopefully this will all be good. Let's accept that. And okay, I was a bit concerned for a second by the adjusted skill value, but it just hadn't factored in me levelling up yet. Excellent. And yeah, our reputation I think is neutral with everyone so far. We have made zero impact whatsoever. But we're about to make an impact. A bullet in... Actually, no, I'm not going to shoot it back quite a distance. Once again, the range on this weapon is not very far. There is, if I recall, a way just around here that you can sneak in. But I'm not sure that actually serves me much of a purpose, because I'm going to be destroying everything here regardless. And from a distance, they'll at least struggle to hit me. Oh, but I can... Wait, did that not? There we go. Lovely. Use that. Oh, I only had one bullet in there. That's not good. And yeah, at a distance, I can just sidestep the shots, which is good. Makes things a lot easier. Oh, God. I say a lot easier. Yep. Bang, bang. No! God, why is nothing reloaded? Stupid me. Okay. Okay, let's... Oh. Okay, Pavati, could you actually... Yeah, you've got a grenade launcher, Pavati. I think you forget this. You're incredibly well kitted out for so early on in the game. If you could... Yeah, okay. I get it. You're heavily armoured. Cool, cool, cool. Ow. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can just... bleed? Sure. Okay. That was not flawless. Pavati not pulling her weight quite as much as I had hoped. And by pulling her weight, I mean pulling my weight, because, once again, worst person ever, we're going to be getting our followers to actually get stuck into combat, I think, while I remain safe. And yeah, now we should just be able to go through. I think, oh, I feel like there might be traps or something. So I'm going to save frequently, but for the most part, I should just be able to loot this exterior area. And I'm guessing there's no more enemies to worry about. Oh, there is an enemy over here. Okay, apparently, yeah, we do still have some danger here. Though, come on, Pavati. Yeah. Just smack him a bunch. Lovely. Yeah, you do shock damage as well. So, it should be... Ow! It should be no problem. Well, I've got good health regen, so I can just kind of tank a little bit of damage if you're... Okay, that'll do. I have shocked Pavati there, but once again, worst person ever. We're allowed to be a jerk even in combat. That's kind of the point. We are now inside. Ooh, which means we failed the deliver the message thing.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Yeah, he did. We're not doing that, though, because that seems like it would actually be kind of a nice thing to do. Yeah, instead I'm just going to send you out to deal with this one. And I also want to see if anyone else is going to show up while you're doing that. Lovely. Okay, this seems fairly good so far. I mean, yeah, Pavati's about to die. Yeah, she gets back up, though, so that's all fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave her to deal with this. Because I do remember this place being a tad challenging early on. But I am sneaking through and it's, oh god, not going too badly, so maybe it'll be better this time. Oh, you don't have much health left. Yeah, this shouldn't be much of an issue. Come on, Parvati. Seriously? You gonna make me waste bullets? I can't believe I had to fire an entire bullet in that fight. Terrible job, follower. Terrible. Oh my god, there's a combat drone right there. Oh man, I'd been wandering around this place quite calmly because there was clearly no one to worry about. But yeah, there was a combat drone. We entered over there. We had an entire fight with a grenade launcher and a robot. And the combat drone just did nothing. There's also a... Oh god, really? You give me the kill cam for that? God, I mean, yes it is the worst person ever thing, but I still feel bad when you specifically zoom in when I kill a defenseless creature. Oh, excellent. I was just double-checking the quest to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and yeah, you enter the geothermal plant without first speaking to Adelaide. If you divert power to Edgewater without giving her a fair warning, she's going to be upset. Good, good, good. That's exactly the sort of thing we're going for. What is a slight concern is I can't remember exactly how we're supposed to do this. Like, I remember it in very broad strokes. Because, yeah, this is the place where we get to actually make the decision. But I'm pretty sure we need to... Yeah, aero power redirection functions failed, manual override required. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. How to actually fix this first. So we gotta fix it all up. Okay, we've definitely got more enemies in this section. What we're trying to do is find, like, 3 switches and just pull them all. And then that'll sort things out, get power flowing and whatnot. But that's kind of tricky when I don't know exactly where the switches are. Hopefully... Yeah, I've got my fingers crossed Parvati's going to do a little bit better in combat this time. Because she's got a grenade launcher and she's really not doing quite as much damage as I'd like. That's a big, hefty weapon, and it's getting the job done, but it doesn't feel very impressive. Dear, it looks like we've got multiple enemies here, and Parvati is... Once again, just terrible job. Terrible job, Parvati. Really? How have you not won already? I can't believe you're making me waste my ammunition again. This is disgraceful behaviour, I'll have you know. There's no way I should be having to spend bullets when you've got a grenade launcher. I gave you all the equipment you needed, why didn't you get the job done correctly? Absolutely disgraceful. Oh, she's not got back up either. Maybe I'll just create some distance. That'll surely fix everything, right? If I do that and then just wait. God, I don't know what the... Is it on a timer for followers getting back up? Or do you have to be out of combat? Maybe it's a bit of both, but I'm not seeing any indicator on screen. Oh, and you're about to... Oh? No, you forgot where I was as you were climbing up. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, Parvati's now trying to head back over here. And hopefully... Oh, you're right there.
I'm on it.
Yes, there we go. Oh! How did you get behind me? I don't know how that happened. Alright, Parvati, just actually fire. There we go. Only one more hit and it's...
Everyone all right?
Down. Once again, I had to use bullets. Wait, is this? Yes! Oh, it is! I remembered what button I remapped that to. Excellent. We have to give our followers a quick donk on the head whenever they screw up. It's very important. Oh, and it looks like they were guarding switch number 1. Perfect.
If we send power to the Vale.
Hopefully bad stuff will happen to them. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Alright, that's one area sorted. We've got... There's a lot of loot in here, which I'm very happy about. But hopefully we can figure out where the other 2 locations are as well. You ever seen a sprat get grenade launched? Because you have now. Ah, evil character playthroughs. What fun they are.
Go away, Phantom!
Ooh. Oh, okay, we've found Higgins, but such a normal name, why can't I pronounce it? Yeah, Higgins is down here, and... The thing is, yeah, he's clearly having a really bad mental episode. Should I just kill him? Would that be the worst thing, or, you know what, maybe I can torment him and then kill him. Let's see if I'm able to figure out how to do that. Also, God, the ladder climbing is just so janky. I kind of love it. Oh, God, it's even further down. Okay, come on, let's... Bit more jank. And you're here.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Phantoms? Where? Oh my God, that's literally my only option.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Higgins? This Phantom's got a name.
No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay. And what is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Cysty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay, so yeah, you mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Lovely. Yeah. Was that before or after you became a Cispig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Cysty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
And yeah, if you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Oh, there's a dumb persuade option. Oh, lie is 62. God, that's quite a bit. I can say good point, or I'm not afraid of any mechanicals. I can't even spell mechanicals. Oh, but the intimidate actually seems like it's going to be the meaner options. So, yeah, I'm going to say help me and I won't feed you to the sprats.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
No wonder they're so angry. Somebody messed around with their logic modules. Wait, how is this the dumb option? Am I dumb? That doesn't sound that dumb to me.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. That was very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Well done. That was incredibly kind of you. Oh my god, I shot your head into the floor. Yeah, that was nice of him. You know what? He was a nice, good person. Did, great stuff for us. So now he's dead. Excellent. I've made it to the auto-mechanical control terminal easy enough. And we can select new target, define intruders, and define intruders spaces choice auto-mechanicals. Lovely. And what's the new mode? Okay, we can't select a new mode, of course. But yeah, now they'll start attacking each other. I also told Parvati to attack one of them, so yeah, she's probably somewhere doing that. And I can just... Oh, no, she made it back. I can just leave them to fight each other for a minute now. Oh, and excellent, I missed some... Oh, I missed the keycard here. That's very useful to have. Okay, it looks like we've still got a few of the sentries and stuff around, but hopefully they're all wounded enough that Parvati will just be able to, like, pretty much one-shot them. Annoyingly, I can't quite target it just yet. There we go. I need to get just a tiny bit closer to it. But this should all be easy enough. Oh, I can shut off the steam. Apparently I'm good enough at engineering to do that. Lovely. Okay, Parvati failed to hit the thing, but I have just become over-encumbered, and we're by a workbench, so I can break down... there we go, we can sort things by value, and I should just be able to break down, like, the cheapest, and it will give me extra weapon parts, which are good for repairing and tinkering and modifying and all that stuff. I'm not going to focus too much on that in this series and what that all means, but in the background I will be doing this a fair bit, just to keep all my equipment up to scratch. Alright, Parvati figured out how to climb up the ladder at long last, which means that enemy's destroyed. I think we've only got one more, and this is, yeah, the second of those. We just need one more of those as well, and then we can get things up and running, divert the power, and ruin a bunch of people's lives. I mean, to be fair, this is a decision which, no matter which way you go, you ruin some people's lives. Like, it's screw over one side or the other. But I do think that helping the deserters is arguably the better choice. Like, there is a kind of a good outcome where you only screw over one person, but that would take work to do. And obviously a good work ethic does not fit in with the worst person ever. And perfect, this looks like the third and final one. Yep, that's the last. We can now just head back to that terminal we were at a little while ago, and should be able to complete this quest in record time for me. I normally get lost a lot here. Okay, I have managed to get lost. Wait, is it down here? Is that where I need to go? Maybe? Oh yeah, okay. I definitely spoke too soon on that. Oh, I've not got lost for once, because I am now lost. I'm pretty sure everything's dead though, so I'll just run around for a bit until I figure out where exactly I'm supposed to go. Aha! I figured it out. And it took me less than 5 minutes.
Once we do this, there's no going
Yep,
back.
there's no going back.
Hey, listen. Sorry, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want your power regulator and all. I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her power, least we could do is give her people a fair warning.
You're right, Parvati, that would be a good thing to do. Thanks for sharing. You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
God, I wonder if she's just gonna leave us after this, because we've done nothing. Normally I talk to her and stuff, but this time, nuh-uh-uh. Let's redirect power, continue, redirect power to Edgewater. Blatant disregard for Space's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Lovely. We have leveled up. We have failed to, actually help. Yeah, the deserters. Oh, we need to go see the deserters, don't we? Because they'll have, they'll have our, whatchamacallit, power thing that we did this for. I should also get a new perk and other thing as well. Okay, Lone Wolf could be tempting at some point if everyone decides to leave me behind. But for the time being, I mean, the extra carrier weight's not bad. Less armor and that isn't bad. You know what? Durability loss is real tempting. Because, yeah, base armor... God, base armor rating of extra 5. No, I said I was going to go with that before. Let's go with that. I want to actually be somewhat tanky, because I know what this game is like. And for skills, I'm just going to put 10 more points into... Can I put 10 points into here? No, I can't. That gets both of those up to 50. So I have to stop there and go individually from here on out. Okay, that's worth noting. That's as high as we can get all three of them at once. Because, yeah, as soon as a single skill gets to 50, you have to individually pick on them. Which does make it easy to get everything to, like, the halfway or third way point, because this is Space's Choice Edition. But it does mean I'll probably be putting some points into dialogue next time. So I may as well get, yeah, these things up as well. But for the time being, getting the guns up is pretty good. I'm trying to follow the road north, but I am concerned by, you know, buildings and stuff. That probably means enemies, right? It's generally marauders. But I don't see any right now, so maybe we're safe. And, okay, I'm not generally picking things that actually require me to do stuff, but I could loot this location real quickly and then keep moving, because, you know, I can't help but pick up everything that's left unattended. Okay, this is the pathway I recognise. I think from here, it should be pretty easy and straightforward to get to the deserters' camp. Yep, that's the botanical lab. This map really isn't that big, which is kind of handy. But, oh, I don't trust that little red fog. That's concerning. But yeah, this is where the deserters hang out. Is Grace not? Okay, I don't see Grace anywhere, and I would like for her to die. There we go. There's Grace. And just absolutely, like, zoomed in on her right away. I know exactly what I want to do. Yep. They're all going to be a bit confused, I'm sure. Oh, Thomas used to follow you around. Cool. I don't really care about that. I'm gonna run past all these people and... blast, I'm lost again. Somewhere around here is the actual thing we need to get to. I mean, there's a little compass marker, but even with that... Ah! Here's the doorway. Lovely. Lady, you're kind of in the way of the thing.
I figured whoever cut off that power was gonna come here to salvage something. Too smart to be a marauder. That must mean Reed sent you. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Well, I'm doing this challenge run, you see. Yeah, both of those would actually be kind of nice. The dumb option of dunno are like pressing buttons, I guess. That's gotta hurt. Your entire life and everything you've built is ruined because I just like pressing buttons.
Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Listen here, Hullhead. I'm only gonna say this once. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
You know what, I'm just going to say you're being unreasonable, come back to Edgewater, because she clearly doesn't want to.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually get her to head back here without getting rid of Reed. So, yeah, that's enough talk. Let's, gimme. Lovely, got my power regulator. And, on the one hand, I should talk to the people, because it said I could tell them that their life here is over, which sounds pretty great. But on the other hand, Grace has a nice gun right there. I want that rifle.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Okay, I don't know why you're glitching so much, but I don't like it. Okay, have you stopped? No, you haven't. Okay, let's do this quickly. There's nothing left for you here. Time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
Okay, yeah, good luck with that. Cool. I don't know why it was being so weird on that front. Thomas, would you be willing to go back?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe that's for me, this one.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Okay. Yeah, you're lucky your camp's full of idiots.
They're not idiots, they're just trusting. I got away with replacing the odd water filter or battery, but I can't keep this charade up. Time's come for me to learn my craft. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I'm pretty sure I actually did have, yeah, one of them I picked up, but... Yeah, I can't promise you anything, buddy.
I appreciate you hearing me out, at least.
No, don't appreciate that. I'm trying to be mean and cruel and evil. Yeah, at this point I do want Grace's gun. The gun she's holding. I suppose I can drop a save here and I'll just see if I'm able to murder them all. Alright, let's give this a shot. There we go, you're dead. And you're dead as well. Hopefully those grenades will do some good work. Lovely. Ow, don't shoot me. How dare you guys shoot me? Just for the murders that I'm doing. This is unacceptable. This is your own fault for existing? Trying to live a life without plague? It was all pretty dumb of you, honestly. Okay, that was Pavalti running. I wondered why something had got behind me. But, okay, deserter there. Lovely. Oh, that's a lot of... Okay, you over there. Can I... No, I can't even send...
I'm going.
Yeah, let's send Pavalti over that way. Do that, you know. There is an option to get, like, the deserters to come back to town, which, you know, isn't great for them, but is probably better than them dying. So, obviously, the option we're choosing is everyone dies. Wait, where? Okay, is the person...
Here they come!
Oh, there, you got him. Good job, Pavarti. Yeah, can you actually... Ow, come on, one more shot. Lovely. Oh, and it seems like, yeah, you're gonna have to kill Adelaide now. There we go, blind you. Cripple you. Lovely. Oh, we failed to convince the deserters to return. Oh no. Oh no, and there's Thomas. We had a beanie. That's fun. We can take that. And I'm not sure if anyone else is even alive. But what we want is... Long Ranger. Yeah, this is a unique sniper rifle. Level 6, perfect gun for when you want to be nowhere near your target. Excellent. Let's just quit that right away. Perfect. It is, yeah, damage 66, damage 90. And it has the Super Scoper 2000. Or pun on the Super Soakers, much better zoom. Look at that difference. Oh, that is perfect. You can actually land some headshots with that. I think you can mod it out more? Wait, can you mod out the unique weapons more? No, it doesn't seem to have an option for modifying it more, and I don't have Tinker unlocked, so I can't improve things. But that's not a big concern, you know. I like the unique weapons. I always like unique weapons, so I'll take them wherever I can get them. Had myself a good little loot from the deserters, and now time to tell Reed the good news.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yeah, Adelaide's dead.
Dead? I don't understand. How? Did it come to violence somehow? Rebuilding the town will be difficult without her. but I will mend fences with the other deserters. We will find a way to carry on. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'm sure those other desserts will be back any time now. Oh, and lovely, that's another level up. Gorgeous. What I actually care about right now is, yeah, the deserters repulsed 100% negative. This employee should be fired, preferably out of a cannon. But Spacer's Choice, a good employee in the making, we get better prices, which is kind of nice. Not a huge amount with them so far, but it's nice to see that, you know, the big corporation likes us. That's going to be a measure of our success. Yeah, it's... I can't remember all of these factions. I'll have to have a proper read through of them, but Spacer's Choice we definitely want, because they're terrible. Oh, we get our first Parvati perk, and we get one of our perks. Oh no, we don't get a perk this level. We get some skills, and I did say I wanted... But wait, dialogue. Yeah, I'm putting 10 points into dialogue this time. That'll get us up, and we'll have 5 more for getting that up, which is all pretty good. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be helpful. Parvati, I'm a bit split. I can either give her the extra health, or I can make it so she gives us bonus engineering when in our party, which is pretty great. Which is nice. But the extra health does mean I can throw her into combat more. How much have I got on... No, oh god, I can't remember any of this. On engineering. I've got 30. I already get +9 from Parvati being there. But engineering would be kind of nice to have. You know what? It's the only unique one that we'll get. So yeah, let's get a bonus 10 engineering while she's in the party. Lovely stuff. And now I'm going to try and do a little bit of bartering just to sell off things. And then we'll be able to wrap things up by me heading off and flying out into space. I did a very quick bit of bartering just to make some space in my inventory. And now...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Yeah, I can understand not wanting to go back. I don't like the second half of being understanding, but yeah, I can understand. No, actually, let's say you've never been on a ship before.
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Now, on the one hand, it is a case of if I'm mean to her and just be like, no, you're not allowed to live out your dreams, I'm being very harsh to her. But on the other hand, this is free labour. She'll basically just be working for me for nothing, so yeah, go right ahead.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, so yep, Parvati's now officially, with us permanently, and time to head inside. Now, I seem to recall that Ada has stuff to say. Ooh, I'm allowed to pick this for free now. Lovely.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, I'm amazing, I know. Let's... Oh, no, not chat with Ada yet. We need to climb up here. Can I jump climb? No, you can't jump climb on these. Fair enough. We need to run over here, plug in the power regulator. Lovely, 1,000 more experience. Good to see. Let's drop down, and hopefully... It's getting a little bit noisy, but hopefully Ada will let us go.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yep, fire away.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah, this better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point, Phineas.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, so... yeah, or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Oh man, yeah, so, I guess I'm gonna have a word, but I'm not gonna be making things a better place.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. But it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Cool, got it. Excellent stuff. We've learnt who we're going to be siding with. The board, because, yeah, obviously I'm going to side with the board. Oh my god, we look terrible. Oh, we look so bad. I turned off, helmets in the settings and I forgot what we look like. That's going to be it for this episode. I wanted to get all the Edgewater stuff done fairly quickly and try and make just worse decisions quickly, but from here on out we'll be trying to help the board screw everyone over, I guess. do stick around if you want to see that. Make sure you subscribe, and you can turn on notifications and stuff if you want to, but there's new episodes every week. Make sure to hit the like button if you've enjoyed, comment down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.